This next song, requested by Ao Skadra, is a ReVamp song. And it looks like a fan cam. The song is, this is from 2013. The song is Precibus, live in Tivoli de Helling, Utrecht. Wow. Potato audio. Yo, let's go, Floor. Oh, that's just beautiful, though. Oh my God, Floor, come on. Save some beauty for the rest of us. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was just freaking glorious. Like, even on a terrible potato, like 2013 cell phone recording, that was absolutely beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? It's been a little bit since I've listened to a Floor recording on stream, and that is just fantastic. Oh my God. It, like, no matter how you're feeling, it just kind of fills your soul with beauty. No, I think that was a constant, Raptor. Oh, she's so awesome. I feel the exact same way. Sorry to pause in the middle of the melody. I'll go back and we can play the whole thing through, but that's so well said. I was literally like, I had to turn the volume down when it started out and everything, but then when she sang, it was like there was nothing wrong with the audio. When she goes into this beautiful like siren song. And really what's happening here is she's going from this kind of middle voice, belty, you know, in the verse. She's going to this very belty, compressed sound. But on her way into that chorus, the voice turns and opens up. And the way that she covers the voice is what allows it to kind of bloom into that classical sound. Right there. I want to point that out, and then I'll actually play the melody, I promise. But listen to the first word she sings in this after this breath. It's that sound that is halfway between belting and halfway between that classical vibrato sound. There. That's the turn. Are you kidding me? These are some of the, like, this is a lot of growling for her. I don't think I've heard that much in any recording. Flex, dude. Yeah, don't worry about the drums. Just know that they're there. So she did it before Ghost Love score, right? That poor audience member trying to sing along with her. See, this is where the real onsets came from. So if you want those deep cuts of Charlie memes and Floor memes, these are the true onsets. These are the OG onsets. Oh, yo, you're right. It's okay. Save the points. Someday they will be worth something. Someday they will be worth more than Bitcoins themselves. This was a month after Vakken. I take it back. So she was doing those onsets before this. But because it was recorded on a potato, it just feels older. I'm proud of you, Raptor. You know, I will say something from a little bit of experience of watching Floor throughout the years on YouTube over the last 2 years, is that this is one of the most composed and kind of intentional concerts or performances with ReVamp that I've seen her have. A lot of things before, it never looked like she was having such a good time. And you can imagine that overlapping Nightwish with ReVamp, she has a lot more. I think it must have given her a lot of confidence, because we know at this point in her life, there was a little bit of burnout happening, right? And her time with Nightwish kind of gave her a new level to work into. And so going back to ReVamp, this is where I believe I've talked about her maturity as a performer increasing as you get into 2011, 2012. As you get into the Nightwish phase, her maturity as a performer kind of came together. And that has a lot to do with like composure of energy on stage. Because if you look at like a 2011, 2010 recording from ReVamp, there's a lot of like unwieldy energy. And even before that, right? There's a lot of like energy that is just exploding on stage. It's so much. But that composure kind of comes in a form of just like intentionality on stage. And that's what I'm seeing here that is kind of rare to see in earlier ReVamp recordings or any earlier recordings of Floor. Like if you could just see the way she approaches this like ridiculously energized music. It's like she has that Nightwish experience under her belt for after 2 years and is just kind of owning it, a year and a half or so. Last concert with ReVamp was a year after this. Yeah. It makes sense though. Like that's ridiculously energized singing, but it's like so easy for her. You know, she already went on a tour and she goes in that. Yeah, and if you look at earlier concerts, then you also see that the energy, you know, like if, for example, in After Forever, it's like this youthful like fire in her. And it's exciting, but it doesn't have the same composure or artistry that you get when she starts singing with Nightwish. And then as she gets into Revamp, that kind of, you see that burnout maybe as a result of that. It's like performance spirit that is just so on every second. But there's so much more pacing and intentionality and composure at this point, so that you can see how Nightwish affect her growth. And this is a great example. Probably any recording after that first tour with Nightwish of her in Revamp would have that same kind of composure. Quiet strength. Yeah, exactly. Even though there's nothing... Quiet strength is a great way of putting it, even though there's nothing quiet about her. She was very honored and proud that Nightwish asked her, and you can see that on stage. She's enjoying herself so much. Exactly. And the joy, while it was probably there, wasn't as prevalent before. Yeah. Beautiful recording. That's a great one, Escadra. Thank you for that one.